Some of you may have judged me, some of you may have hated me, and most of you may have loved me. It's time for you to know. A lot of people ask me, who are you? Why are you in the Philippines? Let's go way back to 1993, the day I was born as a fat, cute baby with big head. My real name is Basel, not Basel as in the leaf. We live in Homs city, which is the third largest city in Syria, and it's the industrial capital. I'm the youngest of my two siblings. I have one brother and one sister. We have a normal life, just like any other family around the world. I go to school, sleep early, do my homework, and get scolded by my parents if I'm lazy to do my schoolwork. We own a big house, a nice car, we have everything that we need, and we don't wish for more. My father is an engineer, and my mom is a teacher. My eldest brother is the craziest person when it comes to studying. He used to chain up his leg with the table so he won't get away from books. My sister is the best sister anyone could have. Now, entering high school is no joke, guys. I had sleepless nights just to make sure to get top grades. To impress my family, not myself actually. My father being an engineer, my brother studying medicine, I couldn't screw up. Growing up as a teenager, I listened to Backstreet Boys not because I like them, but because my brother does and we share the same room. I had a lot of friends and we really enjoy our life there. Until this happened. I know a lot of you know what's going on in Syria. I won't dig deeper into it. We had a very tough time. Bombings started to reach our neighborhood, so we knew it was time to let go. It's sad to face the reality that you can't turn back time. But looking back, I have got a lot of great memories. I just finished high school. Despite of all the circumstances and what's happening in my country, it didn't discourage me from continuing my studies. We had to find a way. I don't even know where the Philippines is located during that time. I had some friends who were already in the Philippines and studying there. In my family, I am to be the first to leave. I was 18 years old who barely knew anything about the outside world. I said my last goodbye to my mother who couldn't stop crying. My brother follows me and he went to Jordan. My sister is in Saudi with her husband and young children, so it was just my father and mother who's left in Syria. I have to travel to Lebanon where I said the last goodbye to my father, who tries to be tough and not showing me his emotions. Deep inside, we knew it's gonna be a long time, or who knows when are we gonna meet again. I was in the plane going to the Philippines. My stomach starts to hurt, as if I'm confused and still in shock on what to expect and where am I going. When I arrived in the Philippines, I couldn't even speak good English. For the first 6 months, I was so depressed and still thinking about my family. I had to stay strong and continue my studies despite of being alone in a foreign country. I applied for a student visa, enrolled in a university to study engineering. I was totally transformed. Challenges are what makes life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Smiling has always been easier than explaining why you are sad. I even joined a contest in a national television and my family was shocked of how I've become. I finally graduated and had my degree. I had my family watching me through a video call as I stepped into the stage and received my diploma. My goal after graduation is to rebuild my parents' house that was destroyed. Being away from my family, not having any way to even visit them. 5 years, I never had the chance to see my parents. I want to start making my own money, so I tried to apply for work, but unfortunately, I failed many times. I was thinking, is it because of my nationality, or is it just my field of work doesn't have any space for me? I got depressed and thought to myself, why this has to happen to me? I was sitting outside my house one time, thinking about how my life is so empty. And until I heard a small cry of a kitten. I had phobia of cats, by the way, and seeing his face for the first time, it was a destiny. I knew I had to do something to save his life. Since then, we are inseparable, and you guys probably know who am I talking about. Yup, that's Maui Boy. At first, I thought it was a girl, until I learned about his real gender. I started calling him Maui Boy. He had me since the day he was born, opened his eyes, everything. That's why sometimes he's acting more human than of a cat. Not able to find work in the Philippines is not an excuse. That's why I ended up being a YouTuber, sharing and making people happy, seeing the beauty of the world and appreciate life more. I see my path, but I don't know where it leads. Not knowing where I am going is what inspires me to travel. I may have become Filipino by heart and by choice, but I am always proud to be Syrian. If you guys are wondering if how long am I staying in the Philippines, this could be my last year, another year, or could be my home forever.